And good morning. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? I mean, we got like a week or two from Christmas. Let's get right into it, guys. We're looking at NQ, guys. We're just trying to make bank, and we could see we have some volatility. 9:30 in the morning, market open. Volatility. Okay? We stay away from that. What we're looking for is a clear sign. If we look at the secret charts, we could see that, hey, we have some resistance up here. We have resistance at 21,912. We break that, we go long. Then there you go. So what I will do really quick, we're just going to buy into this. We're up 11 ticks or $90. This is NQ, $100 on the contract. We've got a level right there. I'm going to trust my general trend here. For those who need help, listen, trust the system. We are bullish, right? Currently profitable. We're going to zoom in really quick. This is $50, this is $20. Listen, at market open, you're not going to get rich at market open, right? And so there you go, it's 130. What I'm going to do is I'm simply going to put an order at this level. We could see it struggling there. It really is struggling there, right? So right there, 150, 220. You guys see that there? 230? I'll just take that. That's 250. We closed at 250. We're done. We're done with that. That's $250 in literally less than 5 minutes with 2 NQ contracts. Now, for those who are trading prop firms, with this system, I mean, you're going to scale that over 10 accounts. Some of you maybe even 20 over at Apex. I detest prop firms. I use my own money. Here we go. If you guys need any type of testimony, we reject it right from that level. That's why I was targeting this level here. Rejected right from it. We had a super trend level there. We knew that that was resistance. This was market open. This is not something I really want to fuck around and find out what's going to happen, right? It was a quick opportunity. That's how you play the market open. Market open isn't for you to just enter and be like, okay, let's see if I can make $1,000. It's trade small and play the initial scalp. What this does is it sets basically like the groundwork for, all right, are we going to trend up or are we going to trend down, right? It gets your blood flowing, that kind of thing, right? But most importantly, you have to enter the market without having any type of particular bias, right? And no sense of like, I need to make all my money at market open, right? It was purely a scalp. It was an opportunity. We took it. What we did here was we played the trade design, the general trend. We're still bullish, although we have a great candle there, and that signifies, indecision. So here we go. It's the level again. It's approaching that level again. Now the thesis remains the same, but see, here's the thing. I'm never going to take the same play twice. And this is so important. This is something that traders need to understand. You take a trade and you make your money. If you go ahead and try to double dip, you might catch herpes. This is not something you want to do. You want to make your money array. Now look for the next trade setup, especially when this trade has shown you like, hey, we're getting rejected from there. We got a lot of traders that go ahead and come in and jump jumping on a trade. They make their money. They see the setup again. It was like, yes, we're going to go. But no, it's still a great candle. Our system gave you a great candle. It showed you, indecision, of course, also a level. We're going to stay away from that unless we get proven otherwise. Now, for me personally, I would like to see a trade design down. What we're seeing here with our trend thrust 30,000 here, absolutely flat, right? You got more wick than body. That's like a chick having more gut than butt. Can't do it. I know, it's so sexist as fuck. I'm just a personal, I prefer legs and ass. Let's go and see what's happening on ES. When we look at ES relative to the system, we got a band down, we got 3 confluences down, we have the same setup right here with our wicks on trend thrust 3000 down here below, right? We got more wick than body. This I am not touching. No. Hey, bro, you can have her. One of the biggest issues for traders is they do not look at price action objectively. They look at it as like there's a possibility with every candle. How many of you actually experienced that? You went to a trade, maybe the trade starts going against you a little bit, and then you start thinking, well, there's a possibility in every candle. This candle, it might pop. It might go in my favor. It's really, really wild to me because the probability of a candle going in your favor actually depends on if the trade was already in your favor. I want you to think about that for a second, okay? So the trend already needs to be in your favor for the probability of the candle to also be in your favor. What we see here is we have Excel turning red here. It's red. We got red Excel, a red band, and we got gray candles here. What is this telling us? Well, we need multiple confluences, and we're going to wait for those confluences. We're not going to go ahead and hope on this candle. Okay, I'm going to play the bounce off the 48 here, and it's going to go in my favor. We can't do that, right? That's not being objective. That's being subjective, and then that's building a thesis based on something that hasn't happened yet. You want to build your thesis on something that has happened or is happening. If we look at NQ, it's slightly a different story, right? It looks different. Let's go back to ES here, all right? It really does look different. This is why, and we've seen this subject matter come up in the Discord. Guys, if you want to join the Discord for free for the public, link down in the description. Also, a link to Trade 1348. There's conversations like, oh, ES and NQ. What's the significance of it decoupling, right? And what we're seeing here is a decoupling. It's treat each as their own, right? Do not burden yourself with, just a cognitive disability, overthinking shit. Like, we don't need to do that. We see that there's a decoupling, that's it. Leave it alone. I'm touching nothing. I am touching nothing. That was a quick scalp. We made some bank really quick. I'm touching nothing. System saying 5 contracts. Okay, we could go 5 contracts. I am waiting for something clearly to tell me let's go. And what we have here is just consolidation. This is what the gray candles are going to do for you. We're going to go and check out NQ. And NQ broke above this level, also broke above the trade design. So we have data happening. You guys, if you're gonna do this, we have data happening. And the trend is up. What we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and buy. We're above an entry point. We're up $110. So it's a trade design that we're already above the entry point. That's 260, 280, 370, 450, go. Close position. That's it. Why? Data. Trade design told us to enter. We broke above the level. We entered the trade design. That was a quick 450. We've been at this since 9:30, and in 10 minutes have made over $600. We used the DSR as essentially our stop. I got in at like 21,928, probably got out around here, right? Right before the rejection. Why? Because I knew my run was also going to be about 20 points. My run on this candle was going to be about 20 points. It's my stop, right? Giving me room away from the candle, or enough room away from the candle to not get stopped out. But it also gave me average volatility in a candle, which then tells me, hey, if I enter and I plan on scalping, I'm only going to go for 20 points. At or about. I'm not going to sit there any longer. Remember, it's market open. I am not trying to find a trend. I am scalping. Does it make sense? Everything you could need is on the chart. We make trading dead on easy. Trade design, candle broke above the level. We go really quick. That's it. Now we got a great candle. Again, it was that DSR, man. What it does is it keeps everything in perspective. That way you're not hoping for a candle to do something that is not meant to do. You can't sit there and say, well, I'm hoping this candle will go 30 points when the DSR is 21. It just doesn't work that way. Reason why we have DSR is for 2 things. The dynamic stop range, the reason why we have that in our system is so that you know where to set your stop relative to your entry point, because we don't live in a vacuum. We don't actually know our entries 100% of the time. So at least we know where to place our stops with dynamic price action. The other side of it, sort of kind of like, where to take our profit. When you think about it for a second, with a 21 DSR, let's zoom in. I'll show you this right here, right? 21. Essentially, I can create a 1-to-1. My stop's at 21, my take profits at 21. You only need 1% compounded every day. And in 3 years, $5,000, you're a millionaire. So you're risking 1%, right? 21 points for 21 points, that's a 1-to-1. Why is this so useful? Because it now lets you approach trading objectively, where 21 points is your 1-to-1, so your 42 is your 2-to-1. And if you need a 1.5-to-1, what is it going to be, guys? It's going to be 32. We got the 945 candle. Looks like it's breaking. Now, this is a situation where we know where the candle's been. So we can, all right? Go ahead and say we know where the candle's been. Look what happened here. That level, there was a bunch of orders up here. Like, hey, we're bullish. What do we do with data? Data just came up and said, all right, let me take your orders and watch me. Make you practice P90X with your butthole as you clench in pain and I dip on you. Potentially anyways, right? I know that was just extra dramatic, but geez. We can say that the trend is to the upside still. Absolutely. I'm going to place a buy order just above the previous wick. It has to earn my trust. I'm not going to simp over a candle. Right now, 26.25 is my DSR. I get an entry. What is 26 points from 21,938? So 26 points is going to be at or about 6.3, 29.63, right around there. This would be where we would sell. Right now, this creates potentially a 1-to-1 scenario should we get the fill here based on 26.25. That's all we're waiting for to happen. I am not going to chase a candle. I'm not going to just, what you saw in the previous examples, we chased a candle for a scalp. We took the candle for a trade design entry. We knew the DSR, so we cut our position. And now what we're doing is we're attempting to catch the trade or have the trade come to us based on previous data here, right? Previous data says, hey, we were trying to break it, right? We got 947. So the data candle has not closed just yet. This is interesting. Are we going to get a fill? The trend says up. No. We get the fill. Look at that. It's just really, really trying. Let's go ahead and see what's happening on ES. Trending down, trending up, just chop, right? We got the LED showing red here on our trade designs. This means get out. Just get out. Be done. That's what that means, honestly. When this thing turns red, it's just get out. This little red bar here. Now let's go back to NQ. Guys, anything and everything you could ever need and want is in our trading system. That's what I'm saying. It is absolutely the easiest, simplest trading system. It is color-coded. It's green. It's red. There you go. We got a fill. Okay. We know where the market's gone. We see that there, right? This wick up here. Are we going to push to new day highs? Currently down 390 bucks. This is where I say, guys, you're probably better off trading MNQ and then just walking away, right? What we're going to do is we're going to let this trade pan out. What I'm going to do, because it came up, it filled me and then rejected. How many minutes? We got 42 seconds left on this candle. 40 seconds, 35 seconds. I'm going to let this candle do its thing. We're up now because, once again, it's data. Here we go. All right, 140, 180, 170. We're trusting the trend here. 130, 120. Let's zoom in. You guys are watching, right? 130. We're trusting the trend. 140, 100. I don't. Okay, so this is what we can do here, right? I'm not going to be greedy. We're just going to go ahead and set our take profit just below that wick. Let's see if we can get that filled. We've been blessed this morning, guys. We've been blessed this morning. There's no reason to be greedy. And this will be trade number 3. So therefore, I'd be done with the day. Let's go ahead and get that fill there at 220 bucks, 170 bucks, 180 bucks, guys. It's really, really this simple. I'm going to go ahead, because of this volatility, I'm probably just going to go ahead and say, all right, let's stop being greedy. We've been fluctuating here, right? Almost time to go golfing. There you go. I'm not going to be greedy the next time around. Let's see if we can get that fill here, the wick, and then we're just going to call it a day. You can see that, yep, it's really, really trying. And what we see here is it's literally using our band for support. Band can act as a trend line. And then once again, right, we're not hoping for the candle to do what we wanted to do. We could see that it is really, really struggling here. Didn't really work well. Seems like it's not working out. So I want out. I really want out of this trade. Now, one of the ways to deal with this is trade small enough so that you don't care about what the market does. You don't care about if it wins. You don't care about if you lose. That it doesn't evoke an emotion, right? So if you lose, oh well. If you win, great. Oh well. You don't want it to evoke an emotion, okay? So as I said, this thing has not really earned my trust. We're green, but it has not earned my trust. I don't know. What would you guys do? Would you walk away? Or would you take profit? All right, 310. We're gonna get the fill. We're gonna get the fill. Come on, let's get the fill. 280, 300. Ah, let's go. Let's go. Let's get the fill. I'm not asking for much. I know where we've been. I know where we've been. I'm not asking for it to do something that it hasn't done. Alright. Morrow says she filled me. That's fucking questionable as fuck, bro. Morrow said she filled. Alright, yeah, we got a fill. We got the fill. That was over $300, but yeah. See, I love the distractions from the community. You read the comments, like, she filled me. Okay, what a day, what a morning. Guys, this is the end of me proving that my system works. You just have to allow it to work. We made $1,140. Average trade time, 1:57. Longest trade time, 4 minutes, 49 seconds. Profitable trades, 100%. Number of trades, 3. Number of contracts, 12. We made $1,000 by doing what? Well, obviously we traded small enough, right? 12 contracts. There's some traders, especially those guys, like on Top Step TV. They're trading what, like 10 fucking NQs, right? And they're just churning their account, right? It's like we're up 5,000, we're down 5,000, we're up 5,000. We don't need to do that, right? Keep your trade count small or low, and then keep your allocation small relative to your port size. Merry fucking Christmas. Go do your Christmas shopping, right? Because I know a lot of you are just like procrastinating on that. We're done here, people. Peace out.